All right, let's dive into this Bengals and Browns rivalry.
Oh, it's a good one.
It is a good one. And, we're going to take a deep dive into one game in particular today.
Right.
But obviously this is a rivalry that has spanned decades.
Absolutely, yeah.
So anything we can take from this game that we're going to break down, it applies to sort of the larger story of this rivalry.
Yeah, you can definitely get a feel for it.
So you want to understand this rivalry, this is a great game to do it with.
Yeah, you can really see it, even just reading the game summary.
Oh, yeah.
The energy kind of jumps off the page.
For sure.
You can just tell how much it means to both these teams.
Yeah, and like you said, just reading it, you get that feeling.
Oh, yeah.
The source even uses the phrase palpable sense of intensity.
And that's what's so great about rivalries like this, right?
It's more than just a game.
Exactly. Both these teams, they know what's at stake. They know the history.
Yeah. And, speaking of what's at stake, let's get into the game itself.
All right, so we start with the Bengals, and right out of the gate, they came out hot.
It's like they were trying to make a statement early on.
No doubt. The quarterback, he was locked in, just picking apart the Browns' defense.
Yeah, his receivers, they couldn't miss.
It was like they were reading each other's minds out there,
The Bengals offense at its best, right?
Oh, absolutely. Textbook execution.
But you're talking about the Browns here.
Oh, I know.
You know they weren't just going to roll over.
Not a chance. And that's what I love about this game, right? You've got the Bengals firing on all cylinders, but the Browns, they didn't panic. They stuck to their game plan, which was run the ball, control the clock, wear down that Bengals defense.
It's almost like they said, we know what we do best, and we're not backing down from it.
Exactly. It's a real testament to their identity as a team.
So even though the Bengals came out strong, you could sense that the Browns were biding their time, waiting for their opportunity.
Oh, yeah. And their running back, he was a beast in this game.
Oh, he's always a tough matchup, but he seemed especially motivated for this one.
Oh, absolutely. And that offensive line, they were opening up holes you could drive a truck through.
Talk about controlling the line of scrimmage. They were imposing their will.
That's how you take the momentum away from a team like the Bengals, even when they're scoring points.
You really saw two different styles clashing in this game.
And that's what makes this rivalry so special. You've got the Bengals, they want to air it out, score quickly, and the Browns, they're content to grind it out, win the battle of attrition. It's a classic contrast of styles.
Makes you think about those old boxing matches.
Absolute.
Two fighters with completely different approaches, but both capable of delivering a knockout punch.
And speaking of knockout punches, the second half of this game was a real chess match.
Oh, yeah. What were some of the key adjustments you noticed?
Well, the Bengals, they saw how effective that run game was for the Browns.
They had to do something about it.
Exactly. They knew they couldn't let the Browns just dominate the line of scrimmage like that.
So they're trying to figure out how to slow down that Browns run game.
Right. And it's not like the Bengals offense just took a break,
Oh, yeah, they were still slinging it.
Absolutely. And in the second half, they saw an opening.
With the Browns secondary.
Yeah, they tried to exploit that. They were going for those deep passes, the kind of plays that just demoralize a defense.
Those home run plays.
Exactly. But the Browns, they adjusted. And that's where the coaching really comes in,
So those deep routes that were open in the first half.
Gone, just like that.
Wow. Talk about a game of adjustments.
It was like a chess match out there, The Bengals tried to take advantage, but the Browns adapted. They shut down those deep routes and forced the Bengals to make shorter, riskier throws.
Which played right into the Browns' game plan.
Exactly. The Browns were happy to keep everything in front of them. They knew, limit the big plays, and the Bengals would start to get impatient.
And meanwhile, their offense, they just kept pounding away with the run.
They never lost faith in their game plan. Even when they were trailing, they stuck to what they knew best.
It's that classic Browns mentality, right? Run the ball, control the clock, wear down the defense.
You got it. And it's a strategy that has served them well for years,
For sure. But, we got to give credit to the Browns quarterback, too.
Oh, absolutely. He played a smart game, didn't try to do too much.
He really managed the game well.
Exactly. There were a few times where he could have forced a throw, tried to make something happen, but he didn't. He took what the defense gave him, kept those chains moving. It's the kind of discipline you need in a tight game like this, especially against a team like the Bengals.
Especially in a rivalry game like this one where the pressure is really on.
Absolutely. But, it wasn't just the Browns' offense that stepped up in the second half. Their defense, they really started to bring the heat.
Their blitzes were causing all sorts of problems for the Bengals.
They were relentless, and you could see it getting to the Bengals quarterback. They had to get rid of the ball quicker than they wanted to, and that led to some mistakes. Incompletions, sacks, you name it.
And you could feel the tension building in that fourth quarter.
Oh, yeah, the energy in the stadium must have been electric.
The Bengals, they're known for those comebacks.
They're never out of it, that's for sure, and you just knew their fans were believing.
They were so close to.
They had a few chances late in the game, but the Browns, they held on.
Some clutch plays by that Browns defense when it mattered most.
They really stepped up and made some huge stops, especially on that final Bengals drive.
You talk about a game coming down to the wire.
Oh, man, my heart was racing.
Yeah, that final Bengals drive, even though it didn't work out for them.
It was intense.
It really reminded me of all those classic Bengals-Browns games that have come down to the very last play.
That's what this rivalry is all about, right?
Absolutely. You never know who's going to come out on top.
It's always a battle, always a dogfight.
And that's what makes rivalries like this so special.
For sure. You can feel the history, the passion.
And sometimes we get so caught up in the final score, we forget about all those incredible moments that happen along the way.
All those little battles within the larger war.
Exactly. Those are the things that make these games so memorable.
And you just know both sets of fans.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to be talking about this game for years to come.
Oh, absolutely. Arguing about that controversial call by the ref.
Oh, yeah, that was a tough one.
Debating whether that catch by Bengals receiver was really a catch.
I still don't know what to think about that one.
And of course, reliving that goal line, stand by the Browns defense.
Those are the moments that become legendary.
They really are, but
What?
as much fun as it is to look back on a game like this,
Right.
we also have to consider what it means moving forward.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
For both these teams.
This game has big implications for the rest of the season.
Absolutely. For the Bengals, it's a reality check.
They're a good team, but
They got exposed a bit.
they can't afford to let a team like the Browns, especially a division rival, dictate the pace of the game like that.
They got to find a way to impose their will, to control the game from start to finish.
Exactly. And if they want to make a deep playoff run, that's something they're going to have to figure out.
Absolutely. And for the Browns,
This win was huge.
Huge.
Huge. They proved they can compete with anyone in this league. No doubt they went toe-to-toe with one of the best teams in the AFC.
and they came out on top
This could be the spark they needed.
to make a real playoff push.
They've got the talent, they've got the coaching.
And now it seems like they've got the belief.
That's the most important ingredient, isn't it?
I think so.
When you believe you can win, anything is possible.
That's what makes this rivalry so great.
What does?
It's about more than just wins and losses.
Oh, yes.
It's about pride. It's about history.
Yeah.
And it's about that deep-seated desire to be the best, even if it's just for bragging rights.
There's nothing quite like it, is there?
And that's what we love about the NFL, right?
Absolutely.
Those rivalries that have been built over decades.
The passion, the intensity,
The unforgettable moments.
and the promise of more to come.
So?
There you have it. Another chapter in the Bengals-Browns saga.
But the story's far from over.
Oh, this is just the beginning.
And as we've seen today, you never know what's going to happen when these two teams take the field.
That's why they play the game, right?
Until next time.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.